exact tree I caught my personal best on. That's a big fish, guys. I can't believe that, man. Just got checked into the campground. We are now on the search for our campsite. We are number E2. Hopefully this is okay. C4. Where's E? Did I miss something? Just keep going, I guess. E5, E8. Oh, it's gotta be back. Okay. It's on the black pole. So I might re-record this because it's so windy here. You guys can see. But a good host would show you guys the camp. So let me show you. First of all, this is my Tacoma TRD Sport 2017 6-foot backpack cab, and we built this camper. My father-in-law and I built this camper back in 2020. We've had it running since, and literally never had a single issue. We did it right from the jump. I'll drop a video in the description so you guys can check out the build of this camper and how it all came together. The bed itself, I'll open the zipper later, but the bed itself, right there, sitting on a 5/8 inch sheet of plywood, and then we kind of dressed it up a little bit with the trim and the carpet and all that. This is a 40-degree sleeping bag, and inside it there is a Cabela's air pad on the bottom, actually, and then a 4-inch tri-folding Milliard mattress. I'll drop a link for that. I did a video on my review of that as well. It's an amazing mattress, 4 inches thick. And then obviously the bed, trusty heavy blanket. I'm actually going to be sleeping on the sleeping bag unless I get too cold, but I don't think I will. Old ass pillow, camping requirement. We got the inverter right in the back there, my power source. That's my Blue Eddy right there, 500 watt hour. I've also got 2 external chargers. I got one Crave Pro right there and then another Anchor. So this is just kind of how it looks. Up top we got the lights, got that installed, and then we just have some random fishing stuff. On the sides we got the wind doors. Okay, so I got the T-handle, that's the 2 handles, and right here it's like a little screen right there, so at night I'm gonna have the screens open and wrap it here. Okay, this is some kind of curtain, I can't remember what it was, but all I did was tape like a double-sided sticky tape to the top, like a Velcro type thing, and it Velcros like right onto the headliner, so that's that system. Running my rod tube on top, 6-inch PVC conduit carrier kit at the end, that as well, I'll have the description. And for the second year now, we are running the Ascend FS12T and running a motor on it, so we got the battery there, control the motor right there. This is actually registered as a boat now. That's what you legally have to do when you put a motor on a kayak. So that's the game plan, guys. It's super windy. I might have to re-record this, but we're chilling out for just a minute here, catch our breath. We just drove over 5.5 hours. It was like 350 miles. So, you know, it's not like you're working, but you still get tired when you're behind the wheel for a little while. So we're gonna chill out for a little bit, do a little shore fishing here, throw a GoPro on the head, nothing major, and just see if we can hook up on one. Then we're gonna take a drive into town, go get some braid, grab some dinner, because I'm not cooking tonight, I'm cooking tomorrow. And then I'm just gonna chill out for the night, guys. Might even go to bed early, who knows? I don't know. Woke up at 3 o'clock this morning, so let's just see what we end up doing. Come along. Big storm we're dancing on the edge of right now. You can just see that wall. Wow. coming, baby. My favorite joint in the area. Nothing special, but special to me. You know what I mean? 50-pound Power Pro. There's pads up. I'm tying on some braid onto an extra rod I bought. Time to eat. Official lineup for the morning, guys. Z-Man custom 3/8 ounce chatterbait. Little dirty jigs, little flipping jig, I think. Could be wrong on that one. Weightless Senko. First time of the year. Throwing that frog. Hoo-wee! Winds have laid down. Not completely. We're still on the edge of a storm. Pretty cool looking storm, actually. Alright guys, I'm in the camper for the night. Not going to bed for a while, but just going to stop recording. It's about 8:30. Going to chill out for about an hour here, look at the lake, relax, watch the sun creep out of sight, and scroll some TikTok and text and call my wife. And we are ready to go tomorrow morning, guys. I've been peeping at the weather. I'm absolutely torn on if I'm going to go to the lake that I'm at right now, or if I'm going to go to my favorite lake of all time. I'm going to hit both at one point or another. I don't know what I want to do first morning. Anyways, we're going to relax, turn off the camera, enjoy the evening, listen to this rain, and chill out, guys. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys in the morning. It's like nostalgia overload right now, guys. Like borderline like goosebumps, you know what I mean? In like the best sort of way. I'm out here, there are fish busting. That was definitely a bass. Hold on. Sorry, as I was saying, I thought that was some bass busting, but turns out it was just some carp. So we've had both. We've had shad spawn, we've had carp surfacing and maybe spawning, and we've had bass eating the shad. So we've had 3 different kinds of fish breaking the surface this morning. It's always expected you're gonna get a little bit of a shad spawn, but we just couldn't hook up on any of those fish, and I was gonna consider it a bonus if we could, but we're not gonna rely on the shad spawn to catch our fish today. I'm trying to remember where the cove was that I caught my biggest fish down here on a scale. I say that because at a different, not as great lake in the area, shore fishing with a frog, I caught a fish shortly before catching the 5.2, and this fish like dwarfed that fish. I'm talking, I thought it was touching 6. I like to call it the mystery 5 because I just don't know, but my biggest fish is bigger than a 5.2. I just don't know what it weighed. So biggest on a scale, 5.2, biggest fish, high 5s. I don't know. I didn't even hit record, guys. I finally gave up and put the worm down. Picked up the chatterbait right off this grassy point here. First fish of the trip, little 1-pounder. Couldn't be happier for it. Beauty. Thank you. Thank you. I was wrong before. This is the cove. I remember it explicitly. that same tree and that one over there that I'll show you guys when we get to it. I remember it dipped down and then it poked back up. It was so specific. That's the one. This is the cove where I went 4-pounder, missed a big one, 5-pounder in May of, I think it was 2017, on a worm. Okay, headed in here. This is the tree, guys. This is the exact tree I caught my personal best on a scale, 5 pounds 2 ounces. Maybe bird's nest. That's okay. So much hope right now that I catch a fish. So much hope. That's a bite. That's a bite, 100%. Got it. It's a good fish. I don't know how big, but that's a big fish, guys. Oh, that's a good fish. Oh, he's barely hooked. He's barely hooked. On the tree! We just caught a 4 or so on the tree. I'm recording, right? Dude! 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 We're gonna have to do a girth measurement. All right, nothing left to do but to release it. 20.5 inches long, 13.5 inch girth. And there she goes. That is the tree, guys, where I caught my PB before graduating, right there. And we just caught probably a 4 and some change off of it. Right at the base there, on a worm. I'll hit that like button for that one, folks. That made the trip. Fish number 2 of the morning was a strong 4. My scale's not working, but I know that girth measurement will get you to within an ounce or 2, so I know that that fish was mid-4s. We're gonna do a little calculation here and find out exactly where it lands, but mid-4s on the weightless worm in redbug at the tree that I caught my PB before graduating on a scale. And then the scale doesn't work. How about that? Okay guys, welcome to the first lake I ever kayak fished at. South entrance of the lake in the middle of a national forest. Well, not the middle, but a national forest begins, the Shawnee National Forest, right before you get to this boat ramp. It's just like I remember it. We're gonna tie on a frog. Frog, worm, chatterbait, paddling. See what we can do out here. Think we'll catch him? Let's get ready to drop in. look, it's just gorgeous. Laid down trees. And the woods are so big here. I mean, it's national forest, guys. I got no cell service, sorry darling. She just texted me that it's our third cat, Peanut's, birthday today, and I'm not there. Well, I hope she gets extra treats tonight. Man, this is some chocolate milk we are fishing in here. Dirty, dirty water. As much as I want it on the frog, if they don't want it, I'm not going to get skunked because I want to fish a frog. #1 worm of all time right there, folks. Water clarity is so much better. I'm back kind of by the launch now. Water clarity is a good 2 foot now. I imagine it just improves as you get more north on the lake. There's a bite right there. You got it. Got him. Don't know what we got yet. Don't know what we got yet. About 2-pounder. Right there, guys. All right, first fish of the afternoon, healthy 2-pounder on the worm off of that tree right there. Look at this, guys. Look how beautiful this is. I mean, come on. Trips don't always end how you plan them, guys. We were staring at this radar as I went to bed last night. I went to bed around 10 o'clock. It was looking like there was at least a storm system coming through today, but nothing that would, you know, really ruin a day, because there's this system that was coming right past us and we were catching the bottom of it, but the system has shifted, if you will, and we are smack dab in the middle of it for the next 9 to 12 hours. Straight downpour, straight thunderstorms. I ain't about all that, guys. You know, I'm just not. There's not much for me to do down here if I can't fish. I'll fish in some rain. We did yesterday for a couple hours, but downpour, thunderstorms, lightning, nah. Plus, personal, but we got some stuff going on back home that I think the darling would like me to be home for, so we just packed up the campsite. It's 5:20 in the morning on Saturday. We're supposed to be leaving tomorrow morning around this time, so full 24 hours cut short. Maybe we can get some kayak fishing in tomorrow morning since we'll be back home. Don't know, but we are headed towards the front here. I am gonna fish for about, it's blurry. I am gonna fish for about 40 minutes right now. 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. Basically till the rain hits, just right at this marina here. We're gonna throw the worm, we're gonna throw the chatterbait, and we're gonna throw the frog. And if we catch one, we catch one. If we don't, we don't. But it's all good with me. I caught an almost 5-pounder yesterday, guys. If I had had the scale, I'm pretty sure it was a 5-pounder. On the very tree that I caught my personal best bass I ever caught down here.